Hello YouTube, what's up? Bud Dean Langley here, and I'm here for another video, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, this is my Elimination Chamber 2019 review, so yeah, let's go ahead and begin, guys. This video, it's not going to be near as long as my predictions video, which was almost 20 minutes, but this is my review of Elimination Chamber. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. Okay. The first match, which was on the pre-show, kickoff show, whatever you want to call it, same damn thing, at least in my opinion it is. And it was for the Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa, and this was a pretty decent match in my opinion, and Buddy Murphy, he retained the Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Tozawa. Pretty decent match, but I'm going to go ahead and give this match a 2.5 out of 5. Alright, next match, and this was the first match for the main show, and it was for the very first WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, and I hear some people on the internet saying this isn't the very first WWE Women's Tag Team Championships because they had those back in the 80s. So I don't know why WWE would be calling it the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, but whatever. But this was a pretty good match. I really loved it. It was a really great match, and it was great to see something different, guys, to be honest, because the women, they need their time to shine, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this was a really great match, and I think it was the best match of the whole pay-per-view, guys, to be honest. So yeah, Bayley and Sasha Banks, they picked up the victory to become these women's tag team champions. So yeah, congratulations there, Bayley and Sasha, because I knew they would pick up the victory over the other teams. Everyone already knew it, guys, to be honest, because most matches these days or whatever, they're predictable. So yeah, this match was pretty predictable, and I predicted myself that Bayley and Sasha would win. So yeah, my prediction was right. So Bayley and Sasha, congrats though, they deserve it. So yeah, this match, since it's my favorite out of the whole pay-per-view, okay, it's my whole favorite out of this whole pay-per-view, so I'm going with the 4 out of 5. Great match. Alright. Next match was for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Miz versus the Usos, and this was a pretty decent match, and I really enjoyed it. Really good match. Not the best match that the Usos has ever been in, but it's still a pretty decent match. And the Usos, they ended up picking up the victory to defeat Miz to win back the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, so congratulations there to both the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso. I knew they would do it because, like I said before, Miz was just a weird team, guys, to be honest. And I'm actually surprised that the Miz didn't turn on the Miz. I mean, I'm surprised the Miz hasn't turned on Shane McMahon yet, or Shane McMahon hasn't turned on the Miz yet. I'm surprised one of them hasn't turned heel on each other yet. It'll happen, though. It'll happen. But yeah, the Usos, they ended up picking up the Tag Team Championship victory to win back the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and now they're 6-time champs. So congratulations there, Usos, and also heard that they're the longest tag team of all time with 9 years. That's fantastic. It really is. The Usos, they're a great team. Really love the Usos. They're awesome. So yeah, they're the longest tag team in wrestling history. That's awesome. Well, WWE history at least. So congratulations on both of those things. So yeah, this match, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. Really good match. Alright. Next was for the Intercontinental Championship, a handicap match between Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor. Handicap match for the Intercontinental Championship, and the same for this match. Pretty decent match. Not the best handicap match I've ever seen, but still pretty decent, you know. So Finn Balor, he ended up picking up the victory to defeat both Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush, but he didn't pin Bobby Lashley. He pinned Lio Rush, and it didn't matter though who he pinned. He didn't have to pin or submit Bobby Lashley for Bobby Lashley to lose the title. So yeah, congratulations Finn Balor on that victory. He definitely deserves it, guys. He really does. He hasn't held a title since SummerSlam of 2016, but he had to relinquish it due to a shoulder injury. So hopefully he has a pretty good run and reign with the title, IC title, I hope. But yeah, Finn Balor, he definitely deserves it, so I just hope that they give him a great run with it. So this match is pretty decent, so I'm once again going to go ahead and give it a 3.5 out of 5. Alrighty. Next match was for the Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. And to be honest, guys, this match was pretty much of a letdown because it was pretty short, guys. It's basically a squash match, really short. I'm not really a fan of squash matches. I at least wanted a good 5 to 10 minute match, but guys, come on, man. This match was very short. I didn't really like it too much, and that pretty much explains why I gave it a low score. But yeah, this match, man, is a big letdown, so this rating of this match is going to be pretty low, lower than the last few. But yeah, this match, it wasn't all that good. I expected a lot better. It was disappointing, but Ronda Rousey, she ended up picking up the victory over Ruby Riott to retain the Raw Women's Championship, which I expected to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen in such a short time. They made Ruby Riott look like a joke last night at Elimination Chamber, and it's fucking sad because Ruby Riott's a great wrestler. She really is. They're just making her look like a joke. But Ronda Rousey, congratulations on picking up the victory to retain the Raw Women's Championship, because she definitely deserves that. But the match is just awful. Just too short. So I'm going to go ahead and give this match a 2 out of 5. Alright, the next match was a no DQ match between Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin, and this match, it was going so good until Braun Strowman put Baron Corbin through a table, and after that, Drew McIntyre shows up from behind with the chair to attack Braun Strowman, and then Bobby Lashley also comes. Well, actually, Drew McIntyre, he doesn't come from behind. He actually comes through the entranceway like he normally does on Monday Night Raw. But he comes with the chair or whatever. Braun Strowman knocks it out or whatever, if I remember right. And then Drew comes back up and he attacks Braun Strowman or whatever, if I remember. And then Bobby Lashley, he basically sneaks up behind Braun with the chair and sneak attacks him. Like, the match was going good until these two had to ruin the motherfucking match, which explains why I'm giving this match the lowest score out of the whole damn pay-per-view. Very bad match. It really was. I mean, it was going good until Lashley and Drew McIntyre. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that this match was going really great until Baron Corbin's buddies, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, had to get involved. I get it. It was a no DQ match, but there was no... Okay, it's hard for me to say this, but there was no way that these two should have interfered in the match. Don't matter if it's no DQ. They ruined a perfectly match that was going really good, and that disappointed me. So, Baron Corbin, he ended up picking up the victory Shield style, because these three so-called wannabe Shields, okay, these three so-called Shield wannabes put Braun Strowman through a table. Well, not through one table, but through two tables. These Shield wannabes put Braun Strowman through two tables, and Baron Corbin ended up picking up the victory. Trash match, worst of the whole night. Even worse than Rousey versus Ruby Riott, even though that match was too short. But this match was even worse. So Baron Corbin, he picked up the victory, and it pisses me off that fucking Baron Corbin cannot pick up a win by himself without having to have help. It's just fucking stupid, and it pisses me off. So yeah, Baron Corbin, he ended up picking up the victory. Let's no longer talk about this match, just give a score. Yeah, worst match of the whole night. So this match gets a 0 out of 5. 0 out of 5. Alright, and the last match was for the WWE Championship inside Elimination Chamber. Daniel Bryan defended against AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Kofi Kingston. And I was actually pretty mad because Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, and Samoa Joe, they didn't have their time to shine in this whole match, which just pissed me off because these are three legends in wrestling, and they didn't even get to fucking fight that long, especially Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy. They didn't even get to fight that long. I mean, Samoa Joe and Bryan, they were like the first two in the fucking match, but man, I feel like Samoa Joe didn't get his time to shine either. Neither did Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. It just pissed me off. But other than that, this was a pretty decent match. But Daniel Bryan ended up picking up the victory to retain the WWE Championship to defeat Kofi Kingston, and he retained the WWE Championship. So congratulations there on Daniel Bryan. So this match, like I said, is pretty decent. Those spots were just the parts that pissed me off, where we didn't get to see much of Hardy, Orton, or Joe, but it is what it is. But yeah, this match is pretty decent. So Daniel Bryan picked up the victory to retain. So yeah, this match, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3 out of 5. And the pay-per-view Elimination Chamber 2019 as a whole, that gets a 6.5 out of 5. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the Elimination Chamber 2019 review. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.